truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. I'm reaching out, but all I feel is...
Hey guys, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is starting kind of a series, but I really have been wanting to try out all the Alter Ego eyeshadow palettes. My husband was amazing and got me almost all of them except for the newest one that came out, but I have all the other ones, and so I played around with the Canyon palette today, as you can see by my eyes. But I really have been wanting to kind of do like a first impressions, play around with the eyeshadow palette, see if I like the formula, see if it's really good, and you know, just play around with it and give you my thoughts, and you know, maybe in the future do some more eyeshadow tutorials using these palettes. Spoiler alert, the formula is like really good, and I know that they use the same formula for all their other shadow palettes, so this is a good one. Look how pretty it is. It's so pretty. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media. It will be on the screen and in the description box below, as well as all the products that I am using. So without further ado, if you'd like to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. I've only used this once, don't remember how I felt about it. This is the P. Louise base in Rumor 02. I got this also while I was in Texas at the Morphe store. I do, however, want to try out the new Beauty Creations one that they just came out with. They have like a colored one. The Canyon palette from Alter Ego. This is what it looks like. I think I am going to go in with this shade, which is called Rattlesnake, for my transition shade. I cannot talk. I'm just going to use this Jaclyn Hill brush. It's basically like the Morphe M443. Okay, so I've never used these shadows before, so there is a little bit of kickback. Pigmented, but like in a good way. So far, really liking this shade. This is like my like if I made an eyeshadow palette, this would be one of the shades. And I know it's like a boring neutral. Like this is like one of my everyday shades. So like I said, I'm not gonna do a basic boring like neutral eye every time. I got these palettes because I love the color story and they're colors that I'm not used to. So like this is the blooms. Oh, so pretty. Like, ooh, so pretty, so pretty. Oh, like love this. I love the reds. Gorgeous. And this is the Goddess palette. I am obsessed. Oh, like you can't even see how gorgeous this is. It's like a beautiful like duochrome shade. This shade, like ooh, inner corner highlight. It's just so pretty. So this is Sahara. So maybe there'll be like two kind of boring neutral looks, although I may do something with like this row right here. Ooh, maybe like a cool toned look with like a really fun eyeliner. Is Aurora this? I'm obsessed with this row right here. Ooh, and that red. Ooh. And then I also have Artemis, which is their biggest palette. And this is the color story. Like, look at these greens and blues. Like, oh. Actually, all of these are dupes for Natasha Denona palettes, which I have always been wanting. But, you know, I am not going to pay $129 for an eyeshadow palette. My husband got all of these for the price of less than one Natasha Denona palette. Going back into the Canyon palette, I think I'm gonna go in, ooh, maybe with Earth. We're gonna do that. Second shade that I need like in my own little palette if I made one. A nice, super warm brown. And just like I did with the other one, I'm gonna apply it to the last one as well. I'm gonna blend the edges. This is just a Morphe M504 brush. This is like my favorite brush to do this with. I'm gonna take an M514, which is like this super tiny blending brush, and I'm gonna take that mule color and start working it into the outer corner. I'm doing this because it's a smaller brush. It'll be easier to place the color where I want it to be. Because I really just want it out here. And then of course I can just use windshield wiper motions to bring whatever's left over on my brush towards the inner corner, so that way it's a little bit more blend. These mattes are blending so smooth, they're like butter. Okay, and then I'm going to take just a tiny bit more on that same brush, not too much, and then I'm going to apply it to the lower lash line like I did the other shades. These shimmers are like butter. I think I'm gonna go in with Cougar, which is like a copper color, but I think this one will look really pretty. The eyeliner that I'm planning to do. So I actually saw Butte Bean do this. She uses the NYX glitter primer to apply onto her lid to make her shimmers more like boom. So I'm going to try that. I'm just applying it all over the lid where I want it, and I'm kind of like tapping it so it gets tacky. And then I'm gonna use my ring finger and apply Cougar on top. Whoa. Okay, I'm never applying my shimmers with just my fingers and nothing underneath it ever again. It makes the shimmer look foiled, it makes the shimmer look good, and there wasn't that much fallout. There was mainly fallout right here where I didn't really have primer. So maybe I should try this out with a brush on the other eye. I'm just gonna take this small paddle brush. This is from Jaclyn Hill's brush set from Morphe, and I'm gonna take that Cougar shade again. I'm gonna tap off the excess just a little. Actually, I want to do like a colorful eyeliner to kind of go with my shirt. I'm going to be using these water activated eyeliners from Badass Cosmetics on Etsy. I found them one day just, you know, looking around because this year I want to try more indie brand makeup. You get all these fun colors. You get a pink, which I think is the one I'm going to use. These are all pastel as well. You get a purple. You get a yellow, and the names are so cute too, like Yellow is Sunny. Orange, really pretty green, and then you get a like true blue and then like an aqua color. Okay, so I'm using the shade Pinky, and I just sprayed it with some setting spray, and I'm using a eyeliner brush, and I'm just gonna apply it to my eye like so. I'm probably not gonna talk, so I'm gonna speed this up. I'm like really scared but like excited. So my final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette, I really like it. The color story is definitely one that I enjoy. It definitely has a lot of shades that I myself love and would put into my own eyeshadow palette. Matte's formula is amazing. The formula is super creamy, super blendable. Like, you can't go wrong. The shimmers are super buttery. They're super foily and shiny, especially if you add it on top of a tacky base. This eyeshadow palette definitely gets 2 thumbs up from me, and I definitely can't wait to play with the other palettes. Beginner friendly as well, because you have all those warm tone browns that you can't mess up with, and then you have like 2 or 3 unique shimmer shades. Really like this. Again, can't wait to play with the other ones, and this definitely gets 2 thumbs up. Really like the eyeliner. I really like this eye look. It goes really cute with my outfit. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. All of my social media as well as all the products I used in this video, and it will be in the description box below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!